Capricorn friends, welcome to Moondog Tarot. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Have a little, my dog is in here with me, Dixie, my older girl. She is my spirit animal. I do believe that, you know, she has intuitive abilities. I know you might think I'm crazy. I've even thought about getting her a tarot channel, but she doesn't have any interest. And normally she doesn't even want to be in here with me when I do my readings. I don't know why. Maybe she knows her own abilities, and who knows. Anyway, I'm here to do your reading for Thanksgiving week. I'm not quite late, but I'm later than normal. Guys, my air conditioner has completely crapped out, and we're in the process of trying to get another one. It's just 2025, man. For me personally and professionally has just been up and down and up and down and up, and I'm like, can I catch a break? Because I don't feel like I've caught a break here in quite a while, even though I did get another job this year, and I got a pretty good job considering I was out of work for a couple months. I still feel like, okay, I got a job, I'm thankful, but maybe it's my attitude. I probably need to change it. Anyway, I'm here to do my Capricorn readings for Thanksgiving week to see what the energies have to say for you. And Dixie, my dog, Dixie, you want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi to Capricorn? I guess not. Yeah, she's my older girl. If my lighting, you know, goes kind of up and down, I'm very sorry about that. Guys, my God, everybody's starting with this card. I don't understand it. You got 4 cards that fell out, and I'm using them. And one of them is in every reading for every dang sign. And I'm kind of shocked. I'm like, what in the world? It's 11-11 energy. That's really good. You started with 11-11 energy, guys. All right, this is a pretty good reading so far. It's pulling all the cards. All right, let's get one more message for my Capricorn friends, please. I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. I don't know if I have any music fans out there. I just want to stop and I want to acknowledge this for a second. So, you know, I'm a little older, and I was an 80s rock girl. I was a metalhead. I loved my rock bands. And I don't know if you guys know who the band Whitesnake is. They have been my favorite 80s band. I love David Coverdale. I've been obsessed with them for, oh, I can't believe, almost 40 years, right? Well, I mean, I'm going to tell you a story in a minute. I don't know if you care, but for one thing, he just announced his retirement last week, and I was so sad. I nearly cried. I mean, the man, I feel like it was hard for him to do that, because I really feel like he loves his fans. He loves what he does for a living. He's always loved touring, and he was so professional and so good at it, and all his music, it's just fantastic, okay? I'm a big Whitesnake fan. But he announced his retirement the other day, and it really made me sad because, you know, I don't want to throw shade on today's music, but it isn't what it was back then. You had guitars, you had bands, you had more talent, and you don't have that anymore. You do still have rock bands, but let's be honest, it's not what it was back in the 80s. But it made me think about something funny, and I hope I'm not getting myself in trouble by saying this, but I've seen this band, I've seen Whitesnake like 4, 5, 6 times, and there was one time I saw them in the 90s, and I was with my best friend at the time and my husband. At the time, we're not married anymore, and we found out what hotel they were staying at, because I'm from Long Island, and we knew this hotel. After we left the concert, we went to this hotel. We actually stood behind bushes waiting for Whitesnake's bus to pull in. Literally, because I'm telling you, I've tried at least twice to meet David Coverdale, twice. I can't even tell you. We waited outside this hotel. We saw a bus pull in. We thought it was them, but we didn't even see them get out of the bus. And we waited and we waited and we waited. And they probably went to like a back entrance of the hotel or some shit like that. And then they came here where I live 10 years ago. I'm not going to say where, because I don't want anybody stalking my property. They came here, you know, and I was pretty close to the stage. And I was with the same husband at the time. And when the set was done and David was done singing, I said to my husband, I said, should I go up there and try to meet him? I'm so close. I would like to go up there and talk to him. He goes, go. Because if you don't do it now, you're never going to get another chance to do it again. Go. He encouraged me to go. Let me tell you something. I started walking up to that stage and they moved. They left. And it wasn't because of me. It was because I just missed an opportunity. What was that? 4 of Cups I missed? Missed opportunity. And now I'll never get that opportunity again. And who knows, maybe I can get David Coverdale to watch this video. I love him so much. Sorry I interrupted your reading, Capricorn. All right, so you got the 4 of Wands. It's 11/11 energy. I bet you're wondering why the hell I just told that story. Right now you could be moving, buying a new home, fixing up a home, meeting new people. It's just abundance. It's happiness. Look what they're doing in this version of the 4 of Wands. They're dancing and partying. It's fun times for you right now, okay? However, I feel like I need you to be careful with your money and possessions. You got the Devil and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you are the Queen of Pentacles because it's an earth sign. The Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is you. I feel like you're going to be tempted to spend too much, buy too many possessions, something that has to do with your money. And I don't feel good about it because the Devil card is here. But the Devil card is also Capricorn energy. So I feel like you're either going to be tempted to gamble, tempted to buy something you can't afford, overspend. You know, just be careful. Be careful of temptation with your finances. Don't buy too much house. If you do buy a house, don't buy one that's like too much for you in size or in price. I really feel like right now you got to be careful with that Devil and that Queen of Pentacles. Hold on to your possessions. Hold on to your money. Don't just freely spend like that. There's going to be a temptation for you to do that. If it isn't that, it's some kind of bad behavior. Something's going to tempt you to do something not so great. So please be careful with that, okay? Now, you got the 3 of Pentacles, which is the teamwork makes the dream work. I feel like right now, everything else is working in harmony. If you're working, you got a good team. Everybody's helping each other out. All right, everything there seems to be fine. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a happy home, happy family, all kinds of monetary abundance. So you do have money coming in. You also have the Justice card. Okay, this is also something that I feel might be karmic. I feel like you're being tested with your money and your finances and your, material possessions right now. I just feel like you need to be mindful of that and be careful. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to somebody that has the tendency to be extravagant with money. Sorry if this is hurting my lighting. I don't know what else to do with it. Extravagant with money, likes to spend it, likes a lot of material possessions that you may not be able to afford. Just please, Capricorn, be super mindful and careful. Now, this 5 of Cups showed up. This is when you have things, you have possessions, you have everything that you need, but you're in search of other things because it's not enough. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but somebody is very material driven, monetarily driven. Somebody is really, like overspends and maybe has a shopping addiction. Just overspends and overdoes it with the money and the material possessions. You do have enough. You do have enough. I feel like whoever you are, you have enough, but you feel like you don't have enough. I'm sorry, my window's open. If you hear noise out there, with no air conditioning, I'm opening my windows, okay? But here, okay, so you got the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like you think you're stuck in a relationship you don't want to be in. You could be in a relationship, you could be in a work partnership that you feel stuck in, but you're not stuck. You can get out of it. Because I always say with this 5 of Pentacles, she's got her head in her hands and she's kind of like, sitting forward like this, like she's depressed, and she's got a key against the wall. I'm sorry. Key against the wall and a lock. You can get out of this situation. If you're stuck in a relationship, I'm so sorry, guys. If you're stuck in a partnership, or a relationship right now that you don't want to be in, you are not stuck. You're free to go. You're free to make a change, okay? I need to ask my husband to get me a drink. I apologize, friends. But I feel like you think you're stuck, and you're not. Right now, in this relationship or partnership, okay, guys? That's what I'm seeing. If you feel like you're stuck in a relationship and you think you want to leave it, it's especially not the time right now for you to go spending freely. Okay, save your money. Especially if you're like looking to get divorced from someone. Yeah. I feel like you think things are not fair too with this Justice card. There's no balance. You could be involved with a Libra. This is a kind of a weird reading, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. What else for my Capricorn friends? Anything else about their relationship that you want to tell us? What else for Capricorn, please? I'm sorry I went on that schmeal about David Coverdale and Whitesnake. It's just, I've been nostalgic lately with them. Queen of Swords, you're really, really, really thinking. She's like on a hill. It's like she's going into battle and she's ready to fight a battle because she has a weapon and she's sort of sitting on a hill. I feel like you're ready. You're ready to fight whatever it is that you have to fight, Capricorn. There seems to be something to fight. Some of you could be a relationship, getting out of one. Anything else for Capricorn, please? Yeah, something did drop out. Oh my God. You got the King and Queen of Swords. Look at that. This could be two air signs in your life. Maybe they're both trying to tell you that you need to make a change. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Maybe you're involved with some kind of Aquarians in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they're a married couple. Maybe they're your parents. Two air signs? I feel like they're trying to intervene with you. Maybe an intervention, Capricorn? Trying to talk you in or out of something. I think they know you are like, your material wealth and possessions are in jeopardy. And maybe they're intervening, trying to tell you, hey, Capricorn, stop doing this. Don't make a mistake, Capricorn. Why is the King and Queen of Swords here? Who are they for Capricorn? Who are the King and Queen of Swords to Capricorn? Are they family, friends? Who are they, please? Nine of Wands. Somebody that's watching over you, I feel. Family, maybe? Parents? Whoever they are, they know what you're like. They know what you want to do, and I think they're going to try and intervene and talk you out of it. That's what I'm feeling. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for you guys. Alright, let's see what we got for... Oh, that fell out. We got a couple that fell out. We're going to go with it. You guys got Guardian Angel and Dream Guidance. So pay attention to your dreams. So the Guardian Angel one says, your Guardian Angel watches over you, offering protection and support. So you are being watched over. And then you got Dream Guidance, which is dreams reveal deep intuitive messages, unlock their meaning. So right now, Capricorn, what they're telling you is to pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like you might see something in a dream, or a message might come through that is pertaining to, you know, this issue that you're having with material and money possessions. Yeah, and there is somebody, there's two people here in this reading that know what's going on, and they're trying to help you. So maybe take their advice, because they're just looking out for you. So what I'm going to do is I got a new deck called the Soul's Journey. Beautiful deck of cards here. I'm going to go ahead and pull one for you to see what they tell you as far as advice, okay? I feel like this is a very serious message to be mindful of addictions with, like I said, money, possessions, overspending, things like that. So for your Soul's Journey card, you got Surrender. I can release my need to control. Capricorns often do I feel like most, if not all, the earth signs have a need to control situations and people quite a bit. I'm laughing because I'm a control freak myself. I have a lot of earth in me too. But the thing is here, guys, this is for your specific situation. I'm going to open up the book and I'm going to read surrender and see what they tell you. It says, I can release my need to control. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it is not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it. But you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time, your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all of the things you think you need to control, and let them ride away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. So basically, Capricorn, this entire reading is telling you to give up control. But I do feel like with that devil card, they want you to control your urge to overspend or to, just too much materialism. But don't try to control everything, because it's not going to happen. And there are two people in your reading, two air signs that I do feel are trying to help you. So do take those people's advice. Capricorn, I hope this helped you in some way. I do love you guys. We're almost on 20 minutes on this reading. I can't even believe it. I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, that thumbs up button. And if you'd like a personal reading, all of my info is in the description box below. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.